because I just took my hair down. It was in a bun. I hope everyone is having a great evening. This is our nightcap reading. As I was before, I'm here now. I ask that you please keep to the guidelines of YouTube, and that you only use your comment box if you're meant to say something positive to someone. If not, please refrain, okay? So let's get going. This is a Libra reading. This is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one reading. Please do not ask for cards. Also keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, and that's okay. Stay tuned for the next one. We are using our main deck as the Light Seers deck, which is what I'm shuffling right now, to get the main message out. We may use Lord Ganesha deck and the Goddess Power deck, and then later to close with messages of love. So let us begin. Again, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. This is Victoria Violet, Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel. You are much appreciated being here, and I hope you do consider subscribing. But for right now, I am here to say thank you and hello to my beautiful subscribers. Love you so much. Without you, there wouldn't be a channel. So thank you so much. Oh, you got the Knight of Wands. That's the first card out. Hopefully I'm not too low energy. Someone at work supposedly didn't come back because they had COVID. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm praying it's not true. Well, you sure do have a lot of circles here. That's the first thing that I'm looking at. Okay, so with again, the Light Seers deck is very, very beautiful. The energy is very beautiful, and it always brings about an honest reading. Like, you can't go wrong with this deck. I love it so much. I don't have the box with me, but whoever made, I think it was different between who made the cards, meaning that this deck belongs to them, and the person, the artist. Man, the artist is rocking. I mean, they're right on. So anyway, the beating of the drums, etc., and you see the fire in the middle of the drum. It's because wands denote fire, okay, the element of fire. But what I want you to take away from this is that it's a circle. The top is a circle. Then you look, you have a headache. And you see this person in the background, somebody that's free falling. This person in the background, somebody that's free falling. Which means somebody feels a little bit of, you have no help, but actually the your order, you can step into anything, things to come. I don't see anything hidden to come. I don't see anything hidden, but there's things to come. And that's the way life is. Here we have the Death card, which is death and rebirth. You can't know everything, even through a tarot reading. There are some things that God does want to be left unknown. It's not because of punishment. It's not because we shouldn't know. It's because we haven't gotten there yet. It's a surprise. It's not supposed to be knowable. Now, there are times when people really don't know what's going on in their life. People really do feel like they don't know the way out, like they can't see the way out, like they can't see the forest for the trees. Okay, that's different. So two different things are going on here. I don't think that's you. Now, I have two groups of Libras, and if I do that, fine. That means I would have this all Libra. That would mean I have a set of Libras that's moving forward, ending cycles, beginning others, and I don't want to call this a hesitancy. I do not. But what I do want to call it is the paved road hasn't appeared yet. Because the death card and rebirth is coming in, that tells me that your road is not completed yet. And if it were, then that would mean that you'd have a way through. But you don't have the complete road. It's like you write a story. You start at the beginning, hopefully, and then maybe you're at the middle, but you don't have an ending yet. So don't worry, it's being written, but it's not quite ready yet. Give yourself patience. On the other hand, if there are two sets of Libras I'm seeing, wow, one set of Libras is going through it, and I guess it remains to be seen until we get further involved, okay? Like I said, this could be jargon, great jargon going on, but she's going to be banking. This Queen of Coins, which is embodying the Libra spirit right now, is going to be banking. Look at that. Thinking of what she's going to be doing with all the money that she's earning from work. So that's a good thing. That is not a negative at all. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's the same cards every day. It's been almost every day that it's the same cards going over and over and over for you, Libra. You are embarking on something brand new. Again, hello to everyone. Please keep your comments polite. I thank you. And again, this is a general Libra reading, so it may or may not resonate. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra, or Air, anywhere in your chart, or if you happen upon this reading. So you have growth here, Libra. You have growth. And if it is two sets of Libras, that's okay if I'm picking up on two sets of Libras. Maybe it's that the Libras that are willing to step out on faith, which is the Fool card, those are the Libras that are going to be banking. Those are the Libras that are going to get ahead in life at this current portion of their life, in their season of their life. And the other ones, maybe they're having a hard time because for whatever reason, they're not able to see their way out. Now, we're at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cards in, and we've already been clarified with the same card, which is the Knight of Wands. Someone wants to talk to you. That is for sure. There's a lot of passion there. So whatever conversation, remember, passion can go two ways because you're a Libra. What do Libras do? Libras are air. We're the element of air. So whatever we do gives, energy towards whatever it is. If it's money, finances, to the coin, it gets more energy. If it's to fire and feeling, it gets more energy. So be careful because this is in mentioning fire. It's a wand. It's the element of fire. So be careful that the passionate energy that we see in the cards doesn't turn into an argument, a disagreement, because people can have strong words. God, still not telling me exactly what this conversation is about. But it is something that's coming in with this 6 of... So somebody's needing some help. Somebody is needing help. And somebody could just very well be hiding all of this from you, Libra. Look at that. I told you. There are people that I'm reading, two sets of people. So if there are two sets of Libras, hi, Shell. Again, hi, Blanca, or Bianca, I'm sorry. And hi, Animation, I don't know. Very glad to have you guys here. And everyone else who I cannot see. Okay? Please keep your comments polite. And I thank you. We're trying to build up a community of people that like each other here and are for each other here. So that when you feel like you don't have anybody else to come talk to, etc., we're here. But not for silly stuff, please. Not silly stuff. Like I said, please keep your comments polite. Please. All right. Anyway. So again, somebody's feeling overwhelmed. Is maybe losing out on finances, is maybe lost their way, has maybe felt overwhelmed with the Five of Swords, and they just don't know which way to go. Be careful though, because you do have so many ideas. You don't want to share just with anybody. You don't, okay? I'm sorry that it keeps freezing up, dear. And it's not so much that it's freezing up. Honestly, I deliver justice really quickly since I found out how to hide things. So if you don't see me for a moment, please bear with me. But I just don't feel like dealing with people, because yesterday, at the end there, I couldn't take it anymore and I lashed out, and I don't want to do that tonight. So back to the reading. So again, you have a lot of ideas, and those ideas are money-making ideas. You don't want to go sharing those ideas with just anybody, okay? So just be careful that you don't go telling people all of your ideas, especially if they're money-making ideas, okay? Don't let anybody incorporate onto your ideas. Again, now we have the Page of Wands. Now we have the Page of Wands. But that came out with the Page of Swords. So be careful, because you don't want people spying on you. The person spying on you is feeling like the Five of Cups energy. So we're going from money as your C, okay? We're going money back towards relationships, emotional kind. These emotional kind of relationships are not the happiest. This person that's spying on you with the Page of Swords here, okay? They are listening to you. Hopefully they listen to common sense, I would hope, okay? But look, that person is in the Five of Cups. So that means they do miss you. They realize that they left something behind when they left you behind. But at the same time, they're so bored, so discontented with their life or in life. Do you see what I see? Trying to draw you in, maybe? With the Devil card? I don't know. Libra. Is this person trying to come back with overinflated passion for you? Meaning, yeah, they have passion. We already saw that with all the wands. As I expressed, they're fire. But at the same time, are they coming in because they really want the Two of Cups with you? Well, the Sun is telling me yes. The Sun is telling me they do want the Two of Cups with you. They do want to try pushing things forward to somewhere they've never been, which is something better. In other words, with you. Maybe things were not as great with you as you would have hoped. Maybe it didn't work out the first time. Maybe it didn't go where you wanted it to go, in that direction, in a beautiful direction, a calm direction, in a growth-oriented direction. This person, okay, so confused. They're so confused. They don't know. I'm going to say this, so please don't get hurt. And please don't write in the comments ugly things. Just reading the cards and the energies. I know you know the difference, Libra. Okay? I know you know the difference. Because you know what you did to this person and what you did not do. I know what you felt for this person and what you didn't feel. I know how you made this person feel and how you didn't make them feel. But I'm reading the person's energy. So keep that in mind. From the old person, which is the karmic. Thank you. To the new person, which is you. They don't know who to trust. They don't know who to trust. Because in their opinion, you may just do to them what the other person did. Okay? You might just do to them what the other person did. So judgment. Is the judgment coming for you, Libra? or is it coming against you, Libra? Okay? We see the Strength card here. We see the Strength card. You see how on the one hand she's tamed, on the other she's a wild animal, a wild beast. Taming yourself, trust in yourself, okay? Again, that is what stops a person from coming towards you, Libra. For 6 months I've been seeing that it does not fall. And the reason it does not fall is because this person can't seem to make their mind up. Because truly, they don't trust themselves when it comes to choices. Choices. Choices, decisions. They don't, nothing to do with you. This person is, I hate to say damaged. This person is wounded. These are childhood wounds or possibly old relationship wounds. Have nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. So then, therefore, there's nothing you can do to tell this person. No matter how much you tell this person, I'm here for you. No matter how much you would tell this person, I am so in love with you. I would never hurt you like the other person hurt you. You know, talk to me. Let me in. Allow me to get close. I don't think they trust. I don't think they trust what they feel, sense, see, know, understand. On the know, they think they know. They don't really know. Because they're judging you off of somebody else's mess. Someone else hurt them. Someone else betrayed them. Someone else abused them. Someone else left them behind. Someone else abandoned them. Whatever. Someone else wounded them. Mother, father, sister, brother, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, lover, friend. I don't care. Someone else did it. You're at fault. You're being judged for it. And I think that's why the judgment came out, if you ask me. Because they're passing judgment on you. Why? Because they can. Now, does that mean that you get judgment? No, that's not what it means. What it means is, in their eyes, you're like the hot stove. In their eyes, you're poison. Okay? You're like the poisonous snake that if they happen to come near you, if they happen to touch, they may get bitten. If they happen to touch the stove or get, because I don't have anything to do with the internet. I don't own the internet, okay? Sometimes we do have to take journeys. And those journeys can be long and arduous, okay? Those journeys can be of two ways. Either you can do what I did. I literally moved away from my family because I wanted to gain independence from their, as one of my nephews said, they acted like the Sopranos. And if anybody has watched the show, The Sopranos, the series, you had to do everything the family wanted. It was their way or the highway. So I had to go on a journey of actually going away and making my own way in life without them. And luckily, being a Libra, I'm very independent, so it didn't bother me. It bothered me somewhat. But once you get used to being away from people and being your own person, it doesn't bother you. And then on another journey, you could be in your mind. You could be having a journey, running the lights. You could be having a journey of going inside yourself. What do I want out of life? What is my life? Where am I going? What is my life bringing me currently the way I'm living it? Is this what I really want for myself? Is this what I want from my life 5 years from now? Is this what I want 10 years from now? Is this what I want indefinitely? Is this what I'm going to be okay with settling for? Or is there something more out there? Is there something more that I need to do for myself and of myself? Okay? There is someone coming in again. Maybe they've already made this offer. Maybe they've never made this offer. Okay? This Knight is a Knight of Cups. And what does he want? He wants a new beginning with the Three of Wands. But see, Five of Cups again, guys. Oh, my ever-loving God. Five of Cups again. So, in essence, gosh, if it's a Libra, it is definitely a procrastinating Libra that I'm reading on, okay? Definitely a procrastinating Libra, okay? Why do I say that? Because sometimes, as Libras, we have a really bad habit, because we're made of air, to overanalyze and overthink everything to our detriment. So instead of doing that to yourself, you should get out of that energy, which is an inaction. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. We started out with beautiful cards of action. These are all wands. Beautiful, beautiful fire energy. Beautiful fire energy. Only to end up like this. This is disenchantment with one's own life, with oneself. Maybe feeling sorry for yourself. Sorry, Libra, I don't sugarcoat readings. I never have. Because then you won't come back to have real information given to you. You'll only come back for me to sugarcoat everything and make you feel like you live, I don't know, in La La Land. And that's not life. So I have to tell you what I'm seeing and what I'm picking up. On the one hand, there's a group of Libras that are so happy and moving forward and filled with life and hope and love and happiness. And it's not even possibly love for anybody but themselves. Hello to everyone again, and thank you so much for being here. Again, I do apologize. If it seizes, it's the internet, and I cannot do anything about that. But then there's these other sets of people that I don't know what's wrong with them. I really don't know. I mean, yes, we're looking into their life. Yes, we're looking in and seeing that it's not really the sorrow. It's not really the sorrow that's holding them back. It's really not. I'm not going to downplay what anybody could be possibly going through. Because we all have rain in our lives. We all have thunderstorms. But when we learn to dance through them, that's when we can glean beauty and move forward. Everyone in life, just about, I don't think I've ever met anybody that can tell me face to face that I've actually met and encountered that every single day of their life is magical. Every single day of their life was magnificent. Because that's just not the way human life is. But when you can learn to dance through all of that, that's when the beauty happens in your life. And that's when you change. You have a paradigm shift in your life where you don't have to live your life in shambles. And sometimes your life from the outside doesn't look like it's in shambles. Pretty much it looks beautiful. It looks glorious to people. And they're looking at you having everything that they'd like to have. But if they lived with you, they would see that you're not happy. You're not content. You don't feel a sense of contentment. Look at those people. You see their faces? They don't look happy. They're not happy. Confusion, illusion, disillusion, feeling like they have to up and leave with everything on their back. And look at this other group over here. Let's build. Let's build. Yes, let's change. Yes, there's hope. So either I'm reading for two sets of Libras. One is dynamic to go and be a go-getter and let's go, yes. Like the cheerleader in their own team, in their own life. If I'm reading for another set of Libras, if that's who indeed I'm upon, then the other Libras are really having a hard time. And if it's not and it's just cross-watchers, then I'm here to tell you, not having a good time. Lots of balance is what is needed for this person or pleading for. And the reason is, well, guys, we're Libras. Libras are always having it. For me, in my opinion, Libras have the hardest time because we're always trying to remain in balance. We're the scales. So it always has to be evened out. It always has to be leveled out. That's just the way we are. So we're ever trying to do that. This King of Wands needs balance and is looking for balance as well. So whoever this is I'm picking up on, they really do need a lot of balance. Let's see what the Goddess tells us. Let's see if we can get any other clues that can tell us. You know, I am going to say something, and I'm laughing at myself because you should be able to laugh at yourself, guys. I mean, you should get to a certain time or space in your life or age where you can laugh at. That's what we're using. So, I am a white Latin woman who has lived in Germany, who has lived in Colorado, and who has now lived in New Hampshire. And I traveled extensively, luckily for me. But I'm laughing at myself because I think my accent's trying to change up on me. For those that don't know, Massachusetts is right next to New Hampshire. And in fact, the lines blur. Oh, pardon me. The lines blur to the point where you can literally be in New Hampshire 1 second, and then you're driving into Massachusetts the next, and then back into New Hampshire. That's how bad it is. So there are very strong accents here, just like in New York. So my accent is changing to a point to where I couldn't say nausea today. I kept saying Nashua. And Nashua was actually a city here. So my patients were looking at me like, because they knew there's Nashua down the street, but I couldn't say Nasia. I couldn't say it for the life of me. When you're trying to speak very quickly and you have a different demographic you're around, your accent changes. And it was hilarious. I had to laugh at myself. I couldn't say nausea. Do you have nausea? It's funny. Anyway, just thought I'd share. All right. We have 2 cards. We've got twofer. Let's see. We have Mama Ochoa. So we have Mama Ochun, really is who it is. Mama Ochoa. And this one's Mother of Water, which she is the Mother of Water, of course. She is the goddess of the sweet waters. Oh, how loving, how sweet and kind. Beautiful. Oh, and then you have Beauty. Ben Gazin. You have Beauty. So wow. I'm going to try not to leave out my masculines here. But we all know that Libras do have, in general, beautiful features that they have. So they're soft on the eyes, easy on the eyes, as they say. Libra in general, it doesn't matter. Dimitri, the nurturer. And they can be nurturers. Like I always say, we do borrow, both male and female borrow from the King and the Queen of Cups. So, there was something that I listened to today. I like to listen to her. She makes me laugh. She's another tarot reader. And she was saying, we get a bad rap as Libras. And we do. We do get a bad rap because when they talk about the sword and when you actually read the contents about what the swords mean, they can be very cold. Look, you're going to have a revelation. Someone's going to bring a revelation towards you. Maybe you're going to find something out. You never know. So, she was saying, we get a bad rap as Libras. And we do, because they say we're very cold, which we can be. But she was also pointing something else out, which I'm going to point out as well. especially with the feminine Libras. Because you know that, I'm pretty sure she was a Libra, but do you know that saying, there's no woman like a woman scorned? Well, what did you do to get her there, right? What happened to get her there? I'm very loving and kind as a Libra. But once you get me to a place of no return, like my mom used to say, up to here, I'm sorry, what are you going to show me to get me to kind of lower my sword again? Because how are you going to tell me all this kind of crazy stuff? And Libras don't like to be lied to, for one. We're very genuine people for the most part when we're balanced. So, again, how are you going to get me to lower my sword? Keep telling me lies. My sword's not coming down. Is what I'm trying to get at. So, again, for a Libra female especially, don't take us to the sword. Because once it's drawn, it's very hard to put that sword back in the sheath, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, priorities. Make sure that this week, Libra, your priorities are in order. Make sure that you know what your priorities are and that you don't make every single thing a priority. Why am I saying that? Okay. Long story. Yeah, I went to junior college once upon a time. When I first got there, I had little to no education, so because of that, I didn't know about annotation. I went out with a highlighter and went crazy. Everything was highlighted. Everything's not a priority, just like everything is not of equal importance. Okay? You have a positive look, and that's what I was seeing. That's exactly what I was seeing. Libra, have a positive outlook in life because good things are coming for you and to you. Energetic movement. Do you dance? What do you do to make that energy move, to lift the energy when it's, I guess, in its stage of, somebody's trying to interrupt my thoughts. Please don't. When it's in its stage of non-movement, of stagnation, okay? I do read energies, by the way, guys, so yeah, I can read you. Please don't do that. Healing. Healing is coming into your life in so many beautiful ways, Libra, and you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve the sweetness. I always say, my beautiful peacocks are like our beautiful masculine Libra. You know, when you look at a peacock, the female Libra, or should I say the female peacock, is beautiful as the masculine. And that's because God made the peacock masculine with all the beautiful plumes and colors. And unfortunately for us, the female peacock is brown. Brown. Those are the colors, okay? Reflection. It is time to take note. But again, remember, guys, don't stay in that horrible state of reflection that we saw earlier. Don't. If you're one of the Libras that may be going through all of this craziness and hardship, like I said, I'm not here to down you. I'm not here, to make you feel bad if you are actually going through something. I was trying to find the Five of Cups or the Four of Cups, which I think I put back away. Don't stay there, Libra. Don't. If y'all know that I have a medical background, I'm not a doctor. I'm a psychiatrist or a psychologist. But I've been in this field for 36 years or so. And I can tell you that I've seen it pretty much, maybe, okay, let's say 95% I've seen, okay, in the medical field. And one thing I have seen for sure is a lot of depression, a lot of mental illness, a lot of just feeling down in the dumps and not being able to express your energy. Like I said, lethargy, non-movement. That's why they said change your energy. Change your energy. Dance, move, shift your energy. You have to. You can't possibly stay in that same energy because it's not good for you. It's not good for your spirit. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your life. And it creates a lot of thickness in the air. The energy, like that saying goes, the energy was so thick you could have cut it with a knife. Especially after arguments, you cannot leave the energy that way. Ask for guidance at all times. God is always listening. The archangels are always there for you, Libra. But you must ask for the help. But not only that, Libra, from what I've been reading for 3 weeks now, there was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I became very angered with what I saw, because what I was seeing is, indeed, there was someone that asked Creator, that asked God for guidance and assistance, divine assistance. And God was like, granted. And the person was like, no, I changed my mind. What the F? Who the hell do you think you are? Talking to the Creator to get your way. Creator lovingly says, okay, I will help you. Here's the way out. What's more, here's the key. Turn it in the door and go. And the person literally that I picked up on said, no, I changed my mind. I'm staying. I don't want out. Well, then stop asking the divine for help, because don't you understand? That is God. You're doing that to our God, to our Father? Really? Who do you think you are? Lucifer? No, you're not that important. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, but you're just making yourself out to be a lot more important than you are. And you're not more important than my Father. I apologize to you if you think you are. Promise of the future. I'm telling you, there's a lot of promise here. You have a lot of beautiful things. And look, you even have your own vehicle to move you forward. So, guys, the world is your oyster. Where do you want to go? Where do you want it to take you? It's up to you. You don't have to stay stagnant. You don't have to stay small. But let me tell you, if you're going to dream, dream. If you're going to ask Creator for help, ask Creator for help. But then be ready. Be ready with action, not non-action. Okay? We're using this. This is called Soul Connections when two hearts meet. Let's see if there are any messages from this deck that Creator wants us to see or hear. Okay? Or from the Great Divide, the Great Void, as I call it, from whoever it is that may be apart from you, wants you to know. Okay? We have a message, please, and thank you. And again, thank you so much for patience with the internet. There's nothing I can do about that. All right. Having sensible boundaries is important. I don't make it up, guys. Boundaries. Even in tennis, is it in or is it out? If it's out, all right, tough. Sorry, Wimbledon. That's it. Anything else? So somebody that is thinking maybe your boundaries are up too high. No, boundaries are meant to be boundaries. The heart. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. Does that person that you're thinking about make your heart beat faster? That's beautiful. Rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. People should rejoice. If you have a connection, Libra, if you found someone that makes your heart skip a beat, you should embrace that. You should never run from that. You know, people tell me they're scared. Going on to this one, it's called Twin Flame Journey. I'm sorry, but I've never felt anything like love in the emotion part, right, of life. Yeah, it's scary. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I don't sugarcoat anything, but I'd still do it all over again. I don't know if it's because I'm a Libra or just because I'm an empath or it's because of who I am. But who or what would we be without love in our lives? It would be so boring. People can be unpredictable. I'm not saying that's not true. People can be unpredictable. You're right. For anybody out there is like, oh, I'm guarding my heart, I'm not letting people in. I refuse because I've already before. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to just keep crossing the street every time somebody comes near? What are you going to do? You going to lock yourself away in your house? Trust me when I tell you, you're not a whole or complete person. I'm not suggesting that you should go. Hi, Nicole. I'm Nicole from Texas. But at the same time, why would you let somebody win? I'm an empath, so this part has touched my heart right now. Because there are many of us that sit at home saying, I will never love again. I will never open myself again. I refuse because this person loves. When you do that, and you mean it, and you do that long-term, meaning for years, that person has somehow been bumped you because you didn't do the healing, which is damn hard, I know, to stay a part of you for the rest of your life that you decide not to heal. And because you decided that, they live free in your home, in your house, in your body, in your mind, in your cells, your memory, cellular memory, everything. And you're allowing that person to keep hurting you for the rest of your life. Being a battered wife, I'm telling you, if I would have never healed from that, I would have never, ever been able to have my children that I have. So that would have robbed me from having children. It would have been a disappointment in my life. So yeah, people will come and people may hurt you. But that doesn't mean everybody in the whole entire world is going to do the same. But you just gave the person that hurt you, and not just in love. People can disillusion and hurt you in so many different ways. Even brothers and sisters, siblings can hurt you. Been there, done that. So the trust that you want to build with someone, but you just can't because you don't want to heal, you don't want people in. Let me tell you, I had a baby sister, that's what I called her, for 15 years before she passed. She was a baby sister I never had because I was the youngest. And none of my siblings treated me the way that we treated each other. We had a really deep closeness. She was my best friend, and she was like my baby sister at the same time. If I would not have trusted her the way I did, I would have missed out on having a beautiful relationship with her. Her name was Irma. And I would have never known what it was like to have a baby sister. So do you understand what I'm saying? Is yes, there's a reason to guard ourselves from certain people. Yes. Forgive them. Let the pain go. Learn from it. Don't let people hurt you like that. Again, hide your beautiful heart and your beautiful loving from others who could come in and add to your life in a positive. Okay? This one says, my beloved. So someone just used my word. It's funny. My beloved. Someone thinks of you as their beloved. Interesting. Very interesting. You know? Can't remember who sings the song right now. It's the song When You Get a Chance to Dance. Dance. And that's the way I feel. And I'm telling you this with all my heart. That's the way I feel. When you get a chance to dance, dance. I need to sort things out before I can come to you. They might jest. Did you see the cards that came out earlier? Do you miss me the way I miss you? Do you know for 3 nights in a row, this same card has come out? And this is the response I've given as a reader. If you really want to know if somebody misses you, make the effort to text them, to call them, to see them, to be a part of their life. People are so afraid nowadays to get into life and live it. How can you do that? How can you be so afraid? How? It is you. That's who it is. So again, the point is that you have to live life. You must live life. You cannot. Oh my goodness. Now's the time for the throws. So again, you have to live life to the fullest. You cannot allow people to harm you, to hurt you, to abuse you, to the point to where you don't love and you don't grow and you don't experience, guys. Okay? So again, whoever this information is for here, I hope that you got what you needed when you came here for this message. And if this message was not for you, that's okay too. Tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow another message will come from Spirit. So glad you were here to join me. So glad that you took the time to stop by. I do hope that you do subscribe. Hit the like button. I do hope that you are here because you want to be a part of our community. We have some really good people that pop on that are here from time to time with me during the lives. And they're also here to welcome you. I had one on earlier. Her name is Shell. Very nice person. There she is. I love Shell because she's our resident cheerleader. And she's a really, really beautiful person. Okay? And so again, guys, I hope that you got something here. And if there's somebody that could use this message, I hope you will share it. Until tomorrow, my friends. And this is the end of Libra season, as I posted earlier in a small message. But you know what? Libras are so awesome. Thank you and good night to you. Libras are so awesome. So let me just tell you that it is a wonderful, beautiful experience for me. Libras, okay? Love you much. Until we see tomorrow. Bye. Good night, guys.